Obviously, round two with Russell Westbrook coming, he's such a dynamic player. But the last time the Warriors faced him, got him to get in turnover trouble. How do you force that on a player like Russell?
You just got to stay disciplined, knowing he's an extremely talented, explosive player. Try to just stay in front of him best you can, don't foul. Try to force him into taking tough shots, and then send him to a crowd. He's obviously a great passer, great playmaker, so you got to not get deflated if he makes a spectacular play or if he tries to force the issue and something good happens, knowing how much he has the ball in his hands and how much of on the attack he is. So you just got to be ready.
How much does the dynamic change with Steven Adams out? They're a big guy. Obviously, he can be very physical up front.
I don't know, honestly. We haven't played him without him, I don't think, in a while. So, we'll see how they adjust in his absence. But, I really don't know. Should there still be a tough team to beat with or without him?
How much input do you feel you have on team culture and the environment? Does that matter to you?
In what sense? Like
setting a tone,
on the floor?
Or just in the building and in general. Talk about team culture, and that's been such an important part of the Warriors' success. A lot of people around here give that credit, the environment.
Yeah, I feel like obviously not just me being here the longest, but seeing both sides of losing days and the mediocre days and obviously the championship days, kind of seen it all. And I feel like I had a huge hand in try to just lead by example when it comes to exactly what the identity of what we're going to be about here. How we play, the attitude we have coming into practice, coming into games. Just the confidence that you want to have out there on the floor, knowing we can win every game. We step foot on the floor, but also kind of the gratitude and humility when it comes to understanding that winning is, you don't take winning for granted, and you have to respect the game when it comes to that. But obviously in the locker room as well, trying to just be myself when it comes to how I carry myself, but develop an atmosphere and a vibe with my teammates that we trust each other and everything that we do is together, and everybody deserves some of that credit as well. So it's been an amazing journey of 8 years of just seeing, like I said, seeing everything from the depths of the standings all the way to where we are now. So I don't take that for granted.
Speaking of amazing journeys, I had the chance to talk to Sean Livingston. Obviously he's a pending free agent, but he feels like the Bay Area is his home now. What does he bring to this team that people outside of the roster may not realize?
I mean, what you see on the floor is obviously what we expect every night. He's just a sure hand when it comes to handling the ball, getting to his spots. He's an automatic mismatch, when as soon as he steps foot on the floor for guards that are trying to defend him. So, we love when he's aggressive and getting into those scoring, positions and playing off, the other four guys on the floor. But Dot off the court is, just he's quiet, more on the quiet side, but he's a professional. He shows up every day. He has his routine. Takes care of his body, understands, how he's going to be the most effective night in, night out. But he also is a guy that speaks up at the opportune times when we need it the most. So it's nice to have those kind of like rock solid guys on and off the court to help your team get to where you want to go.
What did you think of that elaborate groundbreaking ceremony yesterday?
That's a good, elaborate was a good word. It set the bar for groundbreakings going forward. So if you don't have trampoline divers and synchronized cranes and even a choir serenading the location, I don't think you're doing anything. So it won't be impressive at all.
All right.
Steph, just regular season, but this little stretch that you guys are in right now with teams that you could potentially see down the road. Anything to be gained by just making a statement the way that you guys did against Cleveland on Monday?
Yes and no. I mean, it is a regular season game, and you don't get an extra win in the playoffs or winning, right now. But you send messages, you leave kind of, hopefully some memories and teams, heads as you go through the rest of the season in case you do see them down the road. But at the end of the day, we just want to win. These are kind of the games that either expose some weaknesses or show you're on the right track to get to where you want to go. So as competitive as we are, we want to just win and put together as close to a 48-minute performance as we can along the way. So you can't just show up and walk your way into a win against these kind of teams.
Was Monday as good at 48 minutes as this team has played so far this year?
I'd give it about 44 minutes. We had about a 4-minute stretch in the third quarter where we got a little loose with it, but for the most part against a team like that, that was a big win. Not a big win, but a big effort, especially in that first half, to open up the game the way we did and to keep our foot on the gas pedal. So that one meant a lot.
Steph, have you seen stuff on Family Guy?
Yeah.
And has Riley seen it?
Riley hasn't seen it yet. I don't even know if she would remember what herself on the podium back in the day. So I'll let you know how that goes if she sees it.
I mean, the team, or I think Amick was saying that you wanted the day off for the groundbreaking. I'm assuming they asked you. I'm assuming they asked you to be at the groundbreaking ceremony.
Yeah, we had a day off, and Katie stepped up and took my place. It was good.
Thank you. Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah.